Pisces, what it do? I'm here for your bonus reading. I saw you soon as you came bouncing through the door. It is Scorpio season, so I am doing all the water signs and Pisces. Let's tap in. Happy Halloween. Happy Friday. It's been a week. I'm glad it's Friday. Kind of guy I like to get to know. Pisces, is there a guy you like to get to know? Or a girl, take it as it resonates. Whatever your preference may be, there's somebody that you want to get to know. Must be a full moon. Feel like one of those nights. I feel like one of those nights. Is this the first time that I'm seeing you around? New in town, whatever the case, I'm feeling you right here and right now. Pisces, there could be someone new in town that you're feeling. Like what you see, I wanna get to know me too. They want to get to know you too, Pisces. She said, this could be the start of something special. Happy that I met you. I feel like you're meeting someone new, Pisces. There's someone new coming into your life. But you got a lot of money out here. There's a lot going on with money. Yes. I feel like one of those nights. Ain't gonna front. Ain't gonna lie. Since they walked up in the club, you've been giving them the eye. They've been giving you the eye. Get it cracking. Yeah. So like one of those nights. Let me go on and pause this. This is Full Moon by Brandy. I got that song because the moon card came out twice. Not once, but twice. Yeah, so I started saying it must be a full moon. Yes. Yes. And it's Halloween. Yeah, baby. So hopefully everyone is being safe, trick-or-treating. Unfortunately, my son is 17 now. He doesn't care to trick-or-treat. We haven't trick-or-treated in a few years now. I actually miss it, you know, dressing up, walking around, seeing all the kids get candy in their costumes, and not to mention looking at the houses and their decorations. Halloween is a good time. I miss Halloween. Yes, indeed. But first of all, let me say that I cuss like a sailor, Pisces. So if cursing is something that offends you, or just something you prefer not to entertain, I just ask that you return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking, because I'm still gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna cuss. It's just in my DNA. I'm gonna cuss. I'm passionate about my shit. And it may just come out in a vulgar way. So again, if cursing is something you prefer not to entertain, please return to Tarot Universe. I just want to make sure you're getting your reading the way you would like to get your reading, okay? I'm cool with that. I'm not offended at all. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am not offended. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. This is a collective Pisces reading for all Pisces in the collective. Sun, moon, rising. I'm talking to more than one Pisces here, okay? Everything may not resonate. I just encourage you to take the things that resonate and leave the rest for who it's for. Don't hop in my comments saying, oh, you're this, you're that, you're fake, you don't know what you're talking about, and blah, blah, blah. Baby, it's not for you. It's not for you. So just leave it for who it's for, okay? Let me also say that sometimes the messy shit will come out in the cards. It's never to offend you. It's never to belittle you. The last thing I want to do is get on this app, Pisces, and offend or belittle anybody, okay? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for healing. And sometimes that takes looking at the truth. Yeah, that takes looking at the truth, looking within yourself, making changes to the way you see things, baby. And you got the hangman out here refusing refusing to take a pause, refusing to take a look at the way you're thinking about things. Yes, baby, it's time for a pause, Pisces. It's time for a pause. It's time for you to stop and think about the way you're looking at things. It's time for a new perspective. It's time to change your perspective. Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's all this is about. Because if you don't take that pause and look within yourself, you stay stuck, you stay unhealed, unevolved, repeating patterns, making the same damn mistakes over and over again, and then you're wondering why shit ain't working out the way you want it to work out. It's because you're refusing to pause. You're refusing to take a look within yourself. You're refusing to take accountability. Yeah, we have to take accountability for our actions. Um, and take accountability for the way we think about things and see things. Yeah, because sometimes, our perspectives need a tweaking, so that we can get different results. Again, I'm not here to offend, I'm not here to belittle. I just want you to be open to taking a different approach to things, thinking about things differently. That's it, and that's all. I get messages through music, so if you hear me playing a song, trying to sing a song, go on and listen to that song. It's not for nothing, it's definitely for something. Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song. Let me also say that I do not own copyrights to any of the music played on my channel. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I may also get a movie. I may also bring up a situation going on in the world or with someone else that is related to the message that I'm getting from Spirit, that I'm trying to convey to you. So always take things as it resonates. If I mention a song, go on and listen to that song, download it to your playlist. It's definitely for something. If I ever mention a movie, if you ever have time, go on and watch it. Yeah. I'm a documentary girl myself. I love documentaries, but a lot of the movies, that come to me are older movies, from the past, that relate to what I'm trying to convey in a message. So, yeah. If you ever have time, watch a movie, if I throw it out there. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces, or any cross-watchers that may be watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please like, please comment, please share. It will help to get the messages out to other folks that may want to hear some type of healing message. Yes. All right, Pisces, let's go on and get into this shit. Like I said, I was playing Brandy. It's called Full Moon. I got that song because the moon card came out twice while I was shuffling, and then it came out again when I was pulling cards. So the moon card speaks a lot about a difficult period, things being hidden, hiding your feelings, hiding your thoughts. Ooh, yeah. But I got this on Brandy, The Full Moon by Brandy, and it's about feeling somebody. You really feeling this person is really feeling you. It's like you got your eye on this person has their eye on you, and it's like you just ready to get it cracking, you just ready to get it on. Let's get it on. Oh baby, let's get it on. Yes, I know we're sensitive people. That's Uncle Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. Yeah, I feel like you just ready to get it on with somebody, Pisces. Somebody's ready to get it on with you. Yes. Yes. And if it's a full moon, you know what they say about full moons? Full moons are like, look, it's a full moon on this card, and you got the moon card out here. Yeah. Full moons are very peculiar. Strange things happen during full moons. Yes. Um, yeah, so like falling in love. Falling in love can be a strange thing. Yes, it can. um, but let's go on and get into this. You had three major arcanas drop right on out the deck as I was shuffling. You had the moon card come out, you had the tower card come out, and you had the Hierophant come out. Pisces, baby. What's going on? What's going on? That's another Marvin Gaye song. I've been getting a lot of Marvin Gaye songs recently. Rest in peace, Uncle Marvin. um, his situation is peculiar because I think, did something happen where he killed the father? I gotta look up Marvin Gaye's story because I don't remember. Something peculiar happened with him and the father. Um, and the father died. I think Marvin Gaye killed the father, something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. But the moon card speaks a lot about deception and lies. Deception, lies, difficult period, fear, things being hidden, mental confusion, insecurity, feeling insecure, having mental confusion, baby. Let's go a little deeper. The moon card speaks a lot about, sweeping shit under the rug, hiding your feelings. Pisces, I feel like you may be sweeping shit under the rug, hiding your feelings, not expressing yourself. In that case, I'm going to say, I hope you're journaling. I hope you're writing down your feelings and expressing yourself. You have to have some type of outlet. Yeah. I'm going to even say therapy, speaking to a therapist that can give you tools on managing your emotions and your feelings and tools on how to express yourself. I don't know, you could be reading books about expressing yourself. But yeah, it's definitely, the moon card is definitely hiding your feelings about something, sweeping shit under the rug. It's a difficult period. There's some type of fear going on here. Yeah. And right after that, the Tower card came out. The Tower card speaks about disaster, destruction, upheaval, trauma, sudden change, and chaos. Yeah. There's some type of disaster, some type of destruction. There's some type of fear going on here. Secrets, things hidden. Yeah. Oh, child. Pisces. And then the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant speaks a lot about religion, your beliefs, your commitments, traditional institutions. It speaks about marriage. Yeah. There could be something going on with marriage, your relationship. With this tarot, with this moon card here, and this Tower card here, disaster, destruction, fear, things hidden, sweeping shit under the rug. And then we got the Hierophant here speaking about religion and belief. You could be honoring your vows when you know that there's problems going on in the marriage. Yeah. Speaks about sharing your knowledge, spiritual wisdom, social groups, just basically evaluating your beliefs on marriage, children, whatever that may be. I feel like you could be part of different social groups, sororities, fraternities, take it as it resonates. But it speaks about education, safety, and teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, it does. Which is giving me the Three of Pentacles, which speaks a lot about mentorship, learning from one another, teaching one another, honoring one another, and respecting one another. We can all benefit from learning from one another. I call it the circle of mentorship. Someone taught me, I teach someone, you teach someone, they teach someone. That's how you start the circle of mentorship. and learning from one another, honoring one another, respecting one another, teamwork, making the dream work. Yeah. I don't know, maybe that's something going on in your marriage where you have to facilitate teamwork, honor one another, respect one another. Hold on, someone's coming in my door. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that there's some type of breakdown going on in relationships, especially with the Tower card, the disaster, the destruction. And then with the Moon card, I feel like it's being swept under the rug. You're not expressing how you really feel. And if that's the case, like I said, I'm going to suggest journaling, writing things down to get your feelings out, to express yourself. I'm even going to suggest again therapy. Someone that can give you tools on how to manage your emotions and feelings, coping strategies, things like that. Hold on. I got an interruption here from my kid. Hold on. Okay, that's my kid. He's just getting home from school and work, and of course, he's starving. Teenagers are always starving, so I'm gonna try to get through this quickly so we can order some Grubhub. This is what Halloween looks like now. But yeah, Pisces, I feel like a lot of your reading is about expressing yourself, um, expressing your emotions and your feelings. You got a lot of money going on out here. So let's go on and get into it. First out, we got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It's all about work. It's all about money. There's a hardship going on here, Pisces. There's some type of financial hardship going on, some type of hardship going on in the workplace. As you can see, these people are outside. They're in front of a church. I always say they're homeless. I always get homelessness with this Five of Pentacles. Homelessness, from hardship, from losing a job, from quitting a job, getting fired from a job. There's been a major loss here. A loss of job, loss of home, loss of your way of living. Yeah. As you can see, I call him an elder. There's an elder here that's injured. I don't know if someone has an injury, Pisces. If someone is injured or sick or ill. Yeah. But as you can see, they're in front of a church. And like I just got finished speaking about, seeking therapy, counseling, even religion. Pastors are counselors and can give counsel as well. I get shelters, I get missions, soup kitchens. Yeah, this is a hardship. There's definitely been some type of hardship here. Yeah. And backing it up is the Hangman. It's in reverse. Yeah. And with the Hangman, it speaks about needing a pause, needing a new perspective. And with this Hangman in reverse, it speaks about refusing to pause. Refusing to pause and consider things from a different perspective. It's like your mind won't let you relax. Your mind is just erasing. Yeah. And it's backing up this hardship. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Pisces, your investments are not producing the returns you thought they were. You could have paid for some major investment. Maybe your child's education, you could have paid for their education and then they dropped out. Maybe a side hustle failed. But there's definitely been a sacrifice here with money that has caused a hardship. Yeah. Yeah, fear of financial difficulty. Yeah, we started out with fear, the moon. There's a fear of financial difficulties. It speaks about seeking professional advice. Yeah. I think there's a fear of divorce as well. Um, which marriage counseling. Yeah. There's a lot of fear going on here in a lot of departments, Pisces. I'm getting fear of divorce, fear of financial difficulty. Um, yeah, it says more spending. There's more spending than income. Spending more than your income. Loaning money and you didn't get paid back. Yeah, money is tied up. Money is definitely tied up. Look, then you got the Ten of Swords here, feeling betrayed. Oh yeah, Pisces, baby, yeah. Um, there's some heavy knocks here. There's some heavy knocks here that are forcing you to learn a lesson. Yeah, it says it's time to reclaim control. It's time to reclaim control. Stop avoiding the issues, not addressing the issues. Sometimes you gotta pause, Pisces. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pause and address the things that need to be addressed. First of all, get your mind in the right place. To address the things that need to be addressed here, not getting paid back, possibly having a child not finish school, shit, that ain't cheap. School ain't cheap. College and shit like that. I don't know if you have children in college, that shit ain't cheap. Time is money, baby. Time is money. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Financially, it's time for a pause to get things into perspective. Maybe your relationship as well, because when we started out, the Hierophant spoke a lot about, marriage and tradition and things like that. I don't know what your religion is. Maybe your spouse is a different religion. Yeah. And I like Muslims, for instance. They say that the Muslim religion practices having many wives, but I'm finding that that's not really the truth. But yeah, things like that. Unconventional beliefs. That's what the Hierophant speaks about. Let's get into the Hierophant really quick. Getting the Hierophant and the tarot reading indicates the welcome of conventional thoughts and ideas. It suggests that you wish to get into a procedure that is already well established. However, as much as you want to become a part of the ongoing, you want to stay within certain traditional limits and boundaries, following orthodox ideas and approaches. So, what do you do to become a part of the essential world? First, you try to adapt to the already existing thoughts and oh Lord, ideologies, whatever that word is. This upright tarot card indicates that you feel better performing what others are doing instead of being innovative or breaking the orthodox approach towards a certain thing in your life. Yeah, Pisces, that's what I mean about expressing yourself. You have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. Express yourself. Hinting more towards the spiritual ceremonies of traditional rituals, you become a part of such values and get trapped without considering that it could be wrong. So when this card appears in a reading, it signals institutions and their typical methods and values. Yeah, yeah. The Hierophant speaks a lot about religion. So I always get into this conversation about, um, we're all entitled to believe what we want to believe. um, that doesn't mean that you're right and they're wrong, or they're wrong and you're right. Sometimes you just have to agree to disagree. Yeah, sometimes you just have to agree to disagree. Everybody's not um, entitled to believe the same things that you believe, Pisces, and you're not entitled to believe the same things that other people believe. Like I said, sometimes you just have to agree to disagree. So when the Hierophant card appears in a reading, it signals institutions and their typical methods and values. And for you, it indicates a non-thinking phase, wherein you would do what exists and not think through the rules and situations from your viewpoint. What's your viewpoint, Pisces? Yeah, what's your viewpoint? What do you think about things? Yeah, the Hierophant speaks a lot about following traditions and beliefs. Um, Again, I'm not sure what your religion is, but like I said, not everybody's gonna believe everything that you believe or follow beliefs that you believe, and this includes your children, your marriage, your co-workers. you know, everybody's family members. Everybody's not going to believe the things that you believe. Yeah. Um, Sometimes you got to think outside the box. Yeah. Sometimes you got to think outside the box. You got to pause. You got to pause and think outside the box. Especially when it comes to your money, because I feel like there could be some type of issue going on. Um, it's your career. Yeah. Something's going on with your career and your money. Um, yeah. It says move forward if things have already been on pause with a fresh outlook. It's just time for a fresh outlook. It's time for a fresh outlook. It's time for a new way of thinking about things. Stop avoiding it. Stop avoiding it. Yeah, it's time to get into a routine. It's time to get into a routine. Um, we got a knight here, so whenever I see knights, I say it's male energy. It's like a knight in shining armor coming in on his horse to save the day. He wants to be the hero. Again, this is Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Highly compatible with a water sign such as yourself, Pisces. Virgo is your opposite, though. Virgo could be a little tricky. But Taurus and Capricorn, yeah, baby. They can be your knight in shining armor any day. Look, and he's coming in on his horse with some coins. I feel like he got some money. He can help you out financially. He can help you manage your money. Yeah. Yeah. I like this knight, Pisces. I like this man. Uh, I started out with Brandy Full Moon. I feel like this man been giving you the eye. You've been giving him the eye. And y'all ready to get it on, baby. Yes. Um, and he can help you. He can help you with your perspective and how you feel about things. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles speaks a lot about having a routine, working hard, being productive, not rushing, taking your time, working towards your goals, sticking to the plan, being consistent. You have to have a routine. Keep at it. You will see success. Yeah. Um, it's time for a routine. Yeah. Um, it speaks about being bored. Routines can be bored, especially for a Pisces. I mean, your Pisces are very mystical, very dreamy. It's like, are you even in the room? It's like you're in the room, but you're not in the room because you're on like some mystical island somewhere, drinking a pina colada or something. Yeah. Um, but it's time for a routine. It speaks about working hard, and being productive, taking your time. Yeah. And working towards your goals. Yeah. Because something definitely happened here where you got to get it out the mud. You got to get out the mud. Stop avoiding it. Stop stop avoiding I guess the confrontation. Stop avoiding the elephant in the room. That's what I just heard. Stop avoiding the elephant in the room, Pisces. It's time to address it. Get over your fears and express yourself. Um, I'm getting a salt and pepper song when they spoke about, being afraid to be you, living in fear. Yeah, you gotta be yourself. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. You're not on this earth to please anyone. You're not on this earth for anyone to like you. You're on this earth to be yourself. And those who like you will gravitate towards you. Yeah. All right, let's get into the Page of Cups. This is water energy. This is you, Pisces. Cups is water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's all about your emotions and your feelings. So with page cards, I automatically think of children. It's in the center of your spread. I say honor your inner child. Do something you've always wanted to do to honor your inner child. It's time to have some fun. It's time to loosen up. Have some fun. Honor your inner child. I also speak about childhood healing. There may be some childhood healing that you need to address that maybe you've been avoiding. But yeah, it's time to pause and address those childhood issues. You could just be simply reminiscing about your childhood. Yeah, remembering, the fun, good times from your childhood. Either way, you want to be honoring your inner child, having fun, and healing your inner child. Yes. Um, the Page of Cups here speaks about curiosity. Yeah. Curiosity, your intuitive messages, trusting your intuition. Yeah. Pisces, trusting your intuition. Listening to those intuitive messages. It speaks about curiosity. I feel like there's some type of learning going on. Maybe you could be going back to school, yeah, or taking some classes for work, yeah. But it speaks a lot about creative opportunities and possibilities. Um, Feeling emotions out the blue. You got me feeling emotions deeper than I've ever dreamed of. I'm telling you, somebody's got you feeling some deep emotions. Yeah. I feel like there's definitely a love thing going on. There's a love thing going on, a love Jones going on, something to that nature. Um, but yeah, feeling emotions out the blue. Having an open, curious mind, embracing your inner child. Yeah, I just spoke about that. Anything is possible, Pisces. Dream the impossible. Express your feelings. I feel like that's what I started this out about, expressing your feelings. Yeah. You could be reading books about expressing your feelings. Um, it speaks about letting your feelings show, and pleasant surprises are in store. Look, baby, marriage, love. Baby, there's a new love. There's marriage. Oh, child. There's pregnancy here. There's new projects here. Be ready to receive when the moment comes. I feel like this is going to happen out the blue. Yeah, I feel like the love bug is just going to swoop on in and bite you out the blue. Next thing you know, you're getting married. Next thing you know, you're having a baby. There's also new projects here, new jobs, new job opportunities. But you want to be ready. Be ready to receive when the moment comes. Be ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? And backing this up is the moon. I feel like something's a secret. Is there a secret baby, a secret pregnancy, a secret marriage, a secret lover? Secret lovers, yeah, something's a secret. There's a secret here. Mm-hmm. And it's like you're trying to hide it. You're trying to sweep it under the rug. Where are you ordering from? Hold on.